respect Buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Bad, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. 100 racks and one, two about to flood out.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get it. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Sanders now to the air right away. Quick throw, taken in. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Cleveland.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready,
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Back. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Buffalo 8, Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now he'll air one out, and this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and third down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, Sanders going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Browns. A gain of 48. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Sanders will throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Track. 19 Tiger. Go, Rig. Go. Ready, ready.
On play action, Shador moving to his right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On second down here, Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now Sanders on third, and that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Broncos will take over at their own 15.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short game. a 2nd and 9. In motion comes Pittman. 2nd down. Nix.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
This pass caught by Judy. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third and a yard.
Cowboy 80. Stephanie. Bronco 80. Check smash. Check smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're trying to run here with Sampson. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
on the jump.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Go.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds on the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and
2. They'll give it to Dobbins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain. That's a full.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Broncos stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Panther and left. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On first down, it's Sanders. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Cook. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Nick Bonito. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. And that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That is complete to Rice. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Back to throw is Nix. On the run to the right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Almost set. Ready.
Now, a second down throw for Nick. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Mike 44.
He'll try to, and he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2. Greg Newsome in there, up from the secondary to get the quarterback down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the ground with Harvey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Nix to throw.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the toss, and it's Harvey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Go.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That'll be taken in by Sampson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Again, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's hauled in at the 2. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Left side, that's Harvey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Bobcat, 60, Viking 18.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on the punt for Denver, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Got it. Ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
To throw is Sanders. This pass caught by Judy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Now, Shador. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the give, this is Harvey. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Again, it's Harvey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Broncos.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Harvey. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Bombers.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 6.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throw on the run is complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rattling into the ball, modest gain. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
70, Denver Wolf.
Sanders on 3rd down. Going up top. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Mustang Knight, Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.